Getting into consulting is tough, but understanding and navigating through the entire recruitment process can be even tougher if you don't understand what you are doing and how you should go about it. So in this video, I'm going to break down the entire consulting recruitment process. I will divide this video and each step of this video into two parts. First, recruitment when you're applying through campus, and second, non-campus recruitment for people, experienced folks who are applying with work experience to these companies. There is a 6-step process that I'm going to discuss in this video, and by the end of it, the objective is you totally understand how the recruitment process works. By the way, my name is Kashish Malhotra. I'm the co-founder of GradNext, where we help people break into management consulting roles. If you're someone who's planning to get into management consulting, do check out the link in the description below. With that, let's get started. Now, step one before you plan to get into consulting is you reaching out to people. That's one of the most important steps which people miss out on. For people or students who are in campus right now, this step is important to understand a bit more context about the entire company. It gives them understanding about what the company does and how can they position themselves. And for people who are applying laterally and experienced folks, this is an even more important step, because for you to get an interview call, you will have to network with a lot of people to get a referral and then get an interview call, right? So networking is the first step of recruitment, regardless of whether you are in a campus recruitment cycle or experienced hiring track. With that, let's come to step two, which is again one of the most important step, because if you don't get this right, you will never reach the interview stage, which is preparing your CV. Now, preparing your CV is very different in consulting as compared to any other role like a product manager or a founder's office or a sales marketing role. The reason for this specifically is because consulting firms look for impact driven CVs. If you're not able to create an impact driven CV, you will not get an interview call. Consulting firms are looking for achievers. Consulting firms are looking for people who have shown great trajectory in the past and continue to do so, because they want to bet on people who have high potential. The best way to show that is through impacts that you've created in your life, through quantification of the result that you've created in life. And that could be through any aspect of your entire journey. It could be from your college, from your clubs and society, from your work experience, anything. But that's a super important part. Once you get through with that, you have to create a cover letter. Now, this is an optional step depending on which geography and which role are you applying for. Typically in India, we don't see cover letters being asked, but in a lot of geographies like London, Paris, Middle East, cover letters are asked with the CV. So make sure that you get that nuance clear for the geography that you're applying. Again, this becomes a less important step as compared to CV, because a lot of firms still focus a lot more on CVs and not on the cover letters. But if it is a part of process, make sure you get it right, because you wouldn't want any stone which you've not unturned and you get it wrong just because you've not prepared enough for it. With that, let's move to the next step, which is an assessment test. This is an online assessment test. Every firm does a different type of assessment. Bain does Bain Sova or Test Gorilla. BCG has BCG KC. McKinsey has McKinsey Solve. With that, again, this is also geography driven. In India, we've not seen a lot of companies do assessment yet, but there are geographies, and almost every other geography has an assessment before you actually qualify for an interview. Once you do your CV, cover letter and assessment, based on all three, you get an interview call from these firms. Is it an elimination process or is it a cumulative process? Varies. There's no super clarity on it, but in all of these three, based on my experience, what I've seen is CV plays the most important role, along with the referral. If you're applying as an experienced folk, your referral combined with your CV, if those two things are great, you will get an interview call. Once you have an interview call, this is where a lot of effort goes in, and because this is the time where you have to prepare for the D-Day. Now, what does that D-Day look like? We will come to that, but your preparation for your interview should actually start before you start networking with people, because preparing for case interviews is not a 1 week, 2 week, 3 week job. It takes at least couple of months to prepare if you want to appear for MBB. So make sure you start your preparation with that. Once you get an interview call, there are a couple of steps, again depending on the way you are getting recruited. If you are in a campus recruitment, right, you will have a lot of buddy calls. Your interview would be about a month from when you get an interview call. So you have a lot of buddy processes, which the buddies are there to help you through the process, and you will do some cases with them, you will discuss with them. So make sure that you get those right. And there are events that these companies also organize, like dinners, networking events with the partners so that you can get to know the firms a bit more. So make sure that you attend these and get to understand the firm, be more interactive in these events. And this is step 4 and 5, where you have to network with buddies and people in the networking events. In experience hiring, this step does not take place. This is a very specific step that happens only in India campus recruitment. It typically does not even happen in any other geography. If you're applying through an Indian B school, these 2 steps become important for you. And finally, then your interview day comes in. This is the last step. For a campus recruitment, all the interviews will happen in one day, but for people who are applying with experience, this could be spread across a month or more than that. You will have anywhere between 3 to 5 rounds of interview, sometimes even more, and all of these rounds will have some element of casing in it, along with behavioral or fit sort of questions. In other geographies, you could have 2 rounds of 2 interviews each. So geography to geography, firm to firm, the format changes, but the core that is being tested is 1, your fit, and 2nd is your casing skills. Once you get through all of these interviews, you get an offer letter. And I know I just said it in 5 seconds, but it is not easy, of course, to get through these interviews, because you need a lot of prep and you need a lot of problem solving to be prepared. So yeah, this is a very broad outline on what does the recruitment of in consulting look like. Step 1 is networking. Step 2 is CV and cover letter. Step 3 is assessment. Step 4 is buddy calls. Step 5 is networking events, and final step is the interviews. Once you get through that, and then you get an offer letter. So yeah, that's the consulting process. I hope this was helpful, and if you like this video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. That will indicate to me that you're liking the content that I make, and I will continue to make such content on consulting. If you have any suggestions for me on what kind of videos should I make next, do drop it in the comment section, and I'd love to make a video on that. With that, thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one.